The Promenade archive pages for music, gigs, and videos are all handled by the AudioTheme plugin. And we'll take a look at those, where they can be found. So the gigs archive pages can be found by going to gigs archive. We'll just do each one individually here, and we'll see what that looks like on the front end. So you see that we have a navigation, which we can go over in a little bit. We have some text and a list of upcoming gigs. So to get this page to work, we gave it a title of gigs. We can say my gigs. We gave it a little bit of content. Check us out. So we added that little bit of text at the end of there, and we changed the title. We can update and review this page. So the title changes and the content updates. Automatically, the upcoming gigs from this date forward will display here. And if we'd like, we can set a featured image. We'll just use the same image as we did on the home page as an example. And we'll update. And we'll refresh this page. And now a featured image shows. And we'll remove that. Update. Okay, so that's the gig archive. We're going to go over navigation menus in a later video. Let's look at the discography archive. So we can see that we've given it a name of records. And just for an example, we'll change this again to my records. We haven't set any content. I haven't set a featured image. But we do have a few more settings here that weren't available on the gigs archive. So we can sort records by release year, title, or custom. This is more for development. But we'll choose release year. You can set how many records show on a page, and you can set the number of columns. Right now it's set to 3. Alright, so let's just see what this looks like real quick. So we updated the title. Go to music, now it says my records. We're showing the records in 3 columns. We have 4 records, so maybe it'd be better to show the records in 2 columns or 4 columns. Well, we can't show it in 2 columns, it's not an option, so let's change it to 4. Update and refresh, and now our records are showing in 4 columns. Alright, we can also, just like the gigs, we can set a featured image and it will display above the content just like the gigs. The next archive we're going to go to is videos archive, and we're going to change this, or we'll leave the videos title. Let's just take a peek at the archive quick. So videos, we're showing all 6 of our videos that we've created on the archive page, and we can see all 6 of those videos right here. And there's 7 listed, but this one is in draft status, so if we were to publish this, publish that video. If we refresh the page, we now see that video right here, and there's 7 videos on our archive page. So going back to the archive, the videos basically have similar settings to the discography archive. You can sort by publish date, title, and custom. Again, you can set a number of items per page. We'll call them posts per page. We'll set this to 3, and we're showing it in 3 columns. So let's see what this looks like. So when viewing the videos archive now, you'll see that there's only 3 items per page, and we get a navigation. The same thing goes for records. So after you've set up your archive pages, given them titles and content, and adjusted some settings, you will want to add them to the primary navigation. So let's do that. Going back to the admin, we're going to go to Appearance and Menus, and you'll find those archive pages listed here. So if you remember, we changed the records and gigs to have my in front of them, so that's why they're displaying like that. You can select those items, click Add to Menu, and it will add them to the bottom of your menu. You can then drag them in any position you want, get them in the order you want. For me, I'll leave them here for now. We'll assign it to the primary menu and click Save. At that point, you will see your music, your gigs, and your video archives on your website.